around 3,200 years ago. Entire civilizations vanished. Magnificent cities burned to the ground. Powerful kingdoms collapsed in only a few decades. Trade routes disappeared. Writing was forgotten. An age of prosperity ended in fire. Ancient Egyptian records blamed mysterious invaders known only as the Sea Peoples. Who were they? Where did they come from? And did they really destroy the Bronze Age? This is one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Around 1250 BC, the Mediterranean was more connected than ever before. The mighty Hittite Empire ruled Anatolia. Egypt controlled vast territories under Pharaoh Ramesses II. The wealthy Mycenaean Greeks dominated the Aegean. Cyprus supplied copper, while merchants crossed the seas carrying tin, gold, ivory, wine, and precious goods. For centuries, these kingdoms prospered. No one imagined that their entire world was about to collapse. Then, something changed. Letters between kings became desperate. Cities asked for food, armies requested reinforcements. Pirates appeared across the seas. Earthquakes shook entire regions. Drought reduced harvests. Trade slowed. The great powers suddenly looked fragile. Egyptian inscriptions describe terrifying invaders arriving from across the sea. They traveled with enormous fleets. Entire families came with them. Ox carts carried women and children. These were not ordinary raiders. They appeared to be migrating nations searching for new lands. Ancient records list mysterious names: Shurden, Peliset, Shekelesh, Denayan, Luca. Their true identities remain unknown. The Hittite Empire disappeared. Its capital, Hattusa, burned. The wealthy city of Ugarit sent one final desperate message. "Our enemies have come." The letter ended abruptly. The city was destroyed. Mycenaean palaces across Greece were abandoned. Within a single generation, the Bronze Age world collapsed. Only one superpower remained: Egypt. Pharaoh Ramesses III prepared for the greatest invasion his kingdom had ever faced. He stationed archers along the Nile. Warships waited behind hidden positions. When the Sea Peoples entered the river mouths, the Egyptian trap was sprung. Thousands of arrows darkened the sky. Enemy ships crashed into one another. The battle became one of the greatest naval victories of the ancient world. Egypt survived, but barely. Modern archaeologists still debate the answer. Perhaps climate change caused famine. Perhaps earthquakes destroyed cities. Perhaps civil wars weakened kingdoms. Perhaps trade networks collapsed. Or perhaps the Sea Peoples delivered the final blow to civilizations already on the brink. Most historians now believe it was not one disaster, but many occurring at the same time. After the collapse, writing nearly disappeared across Greece. International trade shrank dramatically. Magnificent palaces became ruins. Knowledge vanished. For nearly 4 centuries, much of the Eastern Mediterranean entered what historians call the Greek Dark Age. An entire civilization had been erased. Yet, from the ashes, new civilizations emerged. The Phoenicians expanded across the Mediterranean. The Israelites established kingdoms. Greek civilization slowly recovered. Centuries later, Athens, Sparta, Alexander the Great, and eventually Rome would reshape history. The end of one world became the beginning of another. The Sea Peoples remain one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. No one knows exactly where they came from. No one knows why they suddenly appeared. But their arrival changed history forever. Sometimes, the greatest mysteries are not hidden beneath the earth. They are written between the missing pages of history,